As Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrives in the Russian city of Sochi for an informal summit with President Vladimir Putin, we analyze the significance of ties between the two countries. Russia has been a strong and time-tested partner of India. Both the countries have a long history of strong strategic, military, economic and diplomatic relationship. The two nations have contributed towards the enhancement of cooperation in the fields of economics, politics, defense, civil nuclear energy, anti-terrorism cooperation and space. In October 2000, former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee and President Putin signed the Declaration on the India-Russia Strategic Partnership, the first major political initiative signed between the two countries since the collapse of the Soviet Union. The declaration set the tone of ties between the two countries by the development of institutionalized dialogue mechanisms at various levels in order to strengthen bilateral interaction and follow up on activities related to cooperation in different areas. Live updates: PM Modi's Russia visit. 2. Moscow's increasing closeness to Islamabad. As New Delhi warmed its ties with the United States, Russia started to increase its closeness with Pakistan as a countermeasure. In 2016, the two countries held their first joint military exercise despite India's request to postpone due to the terrorist attacks in Uri. In 2015, Russia and Pakistan signed an intergovernmental agreement for the construction of a gas pipeline from Lahore to Karachi. China is one of the main and the most powerful allies of Russia and also India's archenemy Pakistan. A closer relationship with Pakistan is important for Moscow to increase its clout in the region. 3. Military partnership. Russian hardware represented 62% of the country's total weapons imports during the past 5 years, compared with 79% in 2008 to 2012. The Stockholm Peace Research Institute said in a report last month. Some of India's legacy weapons system are of Soviet and Russian origin and it needs to maintain defense ties with Moscow to keep them operational. 4. Economic partnership. In December 2014, the two countries set a target of $30 billion bilateral trade by 2025. According to Russian Federal Customs Service data, bilateral trade in 2016 amounted to $7.71 billion. Russia recognizes India's need to develop nuclear energy for peaceful purposes. In December 2014, Department of Atomic Energy, DAE, and Russia's Rosatom signed the Strategic Vision for Strengthening Cooperation in Peaceful Uses of Atomic Energy between India and Russia. Kudankulam Nuclear Power Plant, KKNPP, is being built in India with Russian cooperation.